Everybody, check out this interesting story. Dusty Dan, the Om's getting the divorce, gonna kill the lawyer man. Check this out. This will be part A, the news clip. Then I'll have part B in a separate video for the commentary. Check it out.
And beloved Lawrenceville attorney Doug Lewis shot to death inside his own law offices. His offices then set on fire, and it turns out Lewis had been representing a woman in a divorce case, and police say it was the woman's husband who went after Lewis. 11 Alive's John Sherrick joins us now live in Lawrenceville. John?
Friends and colleagues of Doug Lewis just aching now for Lewis's family. Lewis's law offices here in Lawrenceville were set on fire and severely damaged late Wednesday afternoon. Then inside, firefighters found Lewis's body. The suspect was the husband of a woman Lewis was representing in the couple's divorce. A contentious divorce case ending in homicide and arson at the law offices of one of the divorce attorneys late Wednesday afternoon.
It's pretty brazen.
Lawrenceville Police Lieutenant Jake Parker says Lawrenceville attorney Doug Lewis had been in his law offices Wednesday by himself when a man named Alan Taya walked in, shot Lewis, then used gasoline to set the offices on fire. Taya's wife had been suing Taya for divorce, and Lewis represented Taya's wife. Lewis's family and colleagues in shock and grief.
I'm going to miss him.
Attorney Phil McCurdy.
He had a great sense of humor and a very quick wit. Doug was a consummate gentleman. I never saw him treat anyone except with respect.
Lewis and his client in the divorce case had been scheduled to meet Taya back in court next week for a hearing. Outside the burning law offices, police say it was a witness who led them to Taya nearby. Taya himself had been burned.
He did have a firearm on him that had spent cartridges in the cylinders. There were gas cans and an odor of gasoline around the area as well.
Doug Lewis in law practice for 30 years. Christina Weaver got to know Lewis and his family on the ball fields when all their children were young.
And he was just the nicest guy. He was the nicest guy, and he's well known in the family court community especially. I think he mainly dealt with divorce cases and things like that. It's just really sad.
One of Doug Lewis's close friends, former law partner Jesse Kent, says Lewis was a joy to be around, cherished his wife and children, always talked of how proud he was of them, set the standard all lawyers aspire to achieve. The legal profession, Kent says, will never be the same without him. Gwinnett County Police and fire investigators and the medical examiner continue to investigate this case. So far, police say the suspect has not made any statements about any of this.
Well, he already made a statement when he burned it down and killed a man. So here's part 2, ladies and gentlemen.
We have new information about the contentious legal battle that led up to the death of a Lawrenceville divorce attorney. Lawrenceville police tell us Doug Lewis was shot inside his law firm this week, and then the building was set on fire. Lewis had represented the now ex-wife of the suspect during their divorce. Joe Hinkie joining us now. Joe, this is a crazy story, getting crazier now because you've found some court records showing that there was some owed money involved here.
That's right, Savannah. More than $28,000 is how much Alan Taya owed attorney Doug Lewis, according to court records. A judge ordered Taya to pay Lewis for attorney fees from the divorce case. Last week, though, Lewis claimed he had not been paid a single penny in a court-ordered deadline and asked the judge to hold Taya in contempt. Alan Taya is being held in the Gwinnett County Jail tonight without bond, charged with malice murder and first-degree arson. On Wednesday, Lawrenceville police arrested him walking away from the burning law office of Doug Lewis. According to this police report released today, Taya had a revolver handgun with used shell casings inside it, along with burns on his hands, hair, and clothing. First responders found Lewis's body inside his law office. Court records obtained by 11 Alive today show that Taya and Lewis had been in the same courtroom several times since January of 2021. That is when Taya's now ex-wife filed for divorce and hired Lewis as her attorney. In August of this year, after a 4-day hearing, a jury reached a verdict dissolving the couple's marriage. Taya was ordered to pay his former spouse 50% of his retirement funds, over $138,000 for her share of their Tequila home, and $500 per month in alimony. Then in late October, a judge ordered him to pay Lewis more than $28,000 within 30 days to cover legal fees owed to Lewis for their divorce case. In this court filing last week, though, Lewis asked a judge to hold Taya in contempt, writing the fees were due on November 30th, but defendant failed to make the payment for attorney fees as ordered by the court. Defendant is in willful contempt of the court's order. A judge set a hearing about the issue for next week, but that hearing is now listed as canceled. Taya made his first court appearance Thursday. A judge said he would remain in the Gwinnett County Jail without bond. His next court date.
Okay, everybody, so you saw part A. Please stick around for part B, the commentary. Thanks for watching.